And a very pleasant good morning. It is Monday, and there's nothing you can do about that. Just enjoy the day. It is April 22nd, and it'll be April 22nd all day long. Good morning. My name is Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good Monday morning. Thank you for joining us.
Here on Wgtv, Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you so much for being with us. What a great day we have today. Kim, we've got a good show lined up.
We do. We actually had a child abuse awareness presentation that took place on the steps of City Hall recently, and we're going to be talking with you a little bit about that, and you're going to see video of that actual ceremony, because this is Child Abuse Awareness Month and Prevention Month.
That's right.
We also have a video for you to see about Paige Learnard and Crime Stoppers.
Oh, yeah.
We need your help on some things, and she's here talking about that, as well as United Wayne. They have 2 or 3 things coming up, as they always do, right here in our community, and these are a lot of opportunities for you to participate in things. So we'll look forward to talking with Catherine LeCHOT from United Wayne.
She's doing a great job.
Yes, she is.
My question is, and this will be kind of a teaser because I think I know the answer here, is Elvis coming back?
I think he is.
All right.
Stay tuned. You'll hear more about Elvis coming to the Paramount Theater.
Elvis
will be in the room.
Will be in the room.
Soon.
And as Kim mentioned, April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. And on April 25th, which is this week, there will be an event at the Wayne Center. Wayne Center will have an event about April being Child Abuse Prevention Month, and we'll invite you to attend that event.
April's a busy month.
It is a busy month. There's so many festivals and observances and celebrations and things going on. April is a great month.
April is month of the young child, month of the military child, Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month, and the list goes on and on.
Wow.
I know.
I'm impressed.
April's a busy time.
How to grow tomatoes.
How to grow what?
Tomatoes.
I'm assuming you mean tomatoes?
Oh yeah, tomatoes. Yes, I knew that, right. They used to call that the love apple, you know.
Really?
A long time ago they did. And in fact, people were afraid to eat tomatoes. They thought they were poison. Well, they were red, and red usually denoted danger.
Yes.
But now we're talking about a long time ago. So finally somebody bit the bullet.
And bit the tomato?
And bit the tomato, yeah, that's right. And said, oh, you know, this is pretty good. Here, give me 2 slices of bread there. And he made a BLT.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. So anyway, then they later on in years, in the mid-centuries, Middle England, they called it the love apple. I don't know why.
I believe you.
And then, of course, it became its own, within its own right, the tomato. How to Grow Tomatoes is a workshop that's absolutely free of charge. It's going to be held by Jessica Strickland, our friend from the Cooperative Extension Service, and that's coming up on May 11th.
Coming up right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Right around the tomato corner.
So if you want to grow tomatoes in your backyard, and if you're not sure how, Jessica can help you and give you some pointers.
I am telling you.
I've tried it before. Didn't do such a good job.
Really?
I mean, they were all right.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go talk to Jessica.
Talk to Jessica. She knows how to grow a tomato.
Yes, she does.
Oh, yo. Okay.
I've heard of tomato and tomato.
Yes.
Tomato, can't say that I've heard of.
Well, you know, it's kind of like potatoes. Same thing.
Like I said, potato, potato.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Do you have allergies? Because this is an allergy season, and I know I sure have them.
Okay.
Well, if you want to find out some answers to some questions you may have, such as, how can I tell if my child has allergies, or is it a common cold? What does it mean when a product is labeled hypoallergenic? How are allergies diagnosed? Can allergies be cured? All these and many more questions will be answered on Tuesday, April the 30th at 6 p.m. by Dr. Dan Whitley. He is holding a seminar called An Evening with the 7 Dwarfs of Allergies. It is taking place at Wayne Memorial Hospital in the auditorium on the ground floor. It is free to the public. If you are interested in finding out answers to these questions and many, many more, you can plan to attend. They would like you, however, to call and pre-register. You can call 731-6299 and register to attend An Evening with 7 Dwarfs of Allergies.
731-6299. That's I know what that number is.
You do know
yeah,
that
I
number.
do know. That's at the hospital.
Yes, it is. Well, it's Dr. Dan Whitley will be
That's
there.
right.
He is a doctor from Eastern ENT Sinus and Allergy Center, there to answer all your questions about seasonal allergies.
And he's an otolaryngologist. Did you say Eastern ENT? Is that where he's from?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did.
I know those guys.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, that's very. In fact, I love the dwarves. The names.
You haven't named who the 7 dwarves
Sneezy is Sneezy and Itchy and Drippy, Boggy, Cloggy, Soggy, and Cranky.
We'll all be there.
We'll all be there. And we're not real sure about Cranky, but we think he'll be there.
I have a sneaky feeling he'll be there.
Birthdays today. It is April 22nd. Turn the page, page 2.
Yes, page 2.
Page 2, April 22nd. Jack Nicholson.
Oh, yes. We all know Jack Nicholson.
We all know. You can't handle it. But never mind. Anyway, he's 75 years today, multiple Oscar winner for uncompromising performances and a definitive bad boy personality. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
But what a talented actor he is. Peter Frampton is a rock and roller. He's 62 years today. Can you believe Peter Frampton is 60? I can't either. Glenn Campbell from Delight, Arkansas, turning 76 today. Has had some health issues here of late, but he's still a very talented. And you may have seen this, and I mentioned this to you a couple of weeks ago, that I saw him on at a concert on TV.
I did too.
And they asked him to sing a couple of songs, and they weren't sure he would be able to get through without forgetting something.
Right.
Flawless.
There was one his daughter joined in and kind of guided him through too.
Yes, yes. Oh, that was good. Anyway, he's 76 years today. Inga Rademacher. Does that ring a bell?
Nope.
Okay, well, ever who Ingo Rademacher is 41 years today. Played Jasper Jacks on General Hospital for over 1,000 episodes. So Jasper Jacks.
All those General Hospital watchers
there you go.
Today,
You know who Ingo is. Charlotte Ray, the actress, is 86 today. She was on, of course, Facts of Life for many years. Different Strokes. Best known for playing Edna on sitcoms, Different Strokes and Facts of Life. She's 86. Cheryl Lee, German-born television actress. Cheryl Lee is 45. She was on Twin Peaks in the 90s. Oh, yeah. Byron Allen is 31 years today. Funny guy, comedian, producer, does a lot of TV. And the late Eddie Albert would have had a birthday today. He was born in '06. Fans remember him as Oliver Wendell Douglas on the TV series Green Acres.
All right.
Oliver, oh, Oliver.
Happy birthday to each and every one of you.
That's right, that's right. Okay.
May I please have your attention for the raising of the American flag, followed by the national anthem sung by Morgan Gurley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripe and bright stars the rule of perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? And the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good morning. I am Lee Mitchell, Program Specialist at the Partnership for Children of Wayne County and co-chair of the Wages Wayne County for Children Council. I will be serving as your Mistress of Ceremonies for this event. I would like to welcome you on behalf of the Council and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to venture with us, the City of Goldsboro, Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, and the Wayne County Department of Social Services on this journey in spreading awareness of child abuse and neglect. This year's theme is It Only Takes a Moment. The Wayne County for Children Council was developed as an offspring to the Wages Wayne County First Steps program. The council is composed of individuals who have an interest in healthy children and families. The council provides an opportunity for a cadre of agencies to work together to reduce child abuse and neglect in Wayne County. This is accomplished through information sharing, a variety of activities, and planned events to promote healthy children and families. And now we'll have the Prevention Outlook by Kimberly McGuire.
Good morning. As we come together today for Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month, with efforts to protect children from risk of abuse and neglect, and also to strengthen our families, we must first identify the term prevention. It is typically used to represent activities that stop an action or behavior. So let's kind of stop and think about that for a minute. Stop an action or behavior. The impact of child maltreatment can be profound, and those negative effects can last a lifetime. The number of children reported for abuse and neglect in North Carolina at the end of June 2012 was 132,679, an increase of 1,228 children from the previous year. Abuse happens right in our backyards. In Wayne County at the end of June 2012, there were 1,658 children reported, and this was an increase of 105 children from the previous year. So what can we do? The 5 R's. First, reach out. 2, raise the issue. 3, remember the risk factors. 4, recognize the warning signs. 5, report suspected abuse and neglect. So let's go back over them again. Reach out. Reach out by being a friend to a parent or child you know. Raise the issue. Raise the issue by educating yourself and others. Remember the risks. Some risk factors can be someone having difficulty controlling anger, stress, or appear uninterested in the care or safety of their children. Recognize the warning signs. Some warning signs are behaviors of children, nervousness around adults, or frequent or unexplained bruises or injuries. And last but not least, please report to Wayne County DSS or law enforcement of any suspected child abuse or neglect. Throughout our community, pinwheels have been planted to represent efforts to change the way our nation thinks about prevention. So as we look around, we're all wearing the wristbands or pinwheel lapels or pictures to show their commitment in reducing child abuse. The pinwheels have a strong meaning. It is an icon for childhood innocence and happy memories of youthful experiences. The pinwheels spins furiously in the strong winds, but they can break easily because they are fragile. And we view our children as such. So as we continue to bring prevention awareness to our community, I ask you to remember the significance of the pinwheels and the 5 R's. Reach out, raise the issue, risk factors, recognize the warning signs, and report. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. And now we'll have the State of the County by Debbie Jones.
Thank you. It's wonderful to see such a large turnout today. While April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, each day, every day, Wayne County Social Services employees are at work to prevent child abuse, neglect, and maltreatment. We know that parenting is both rewarding and also stressful, but we are here to help, as are all the other agencies that are represented here today. Children need to grow up in a safe, loving, and nurturing environment. All of these agencies work together with parents and with partners in the community to prevent child abuse and to respond when vulnerable children need protection. How does DSS protect children? We protect children by providing services to families. This includes specialized services for abused, neglected, dependent children and those who are at imminent risk of harm, either due to the actions or lack of protection or inaction by a parent. Services are designed to protect children from harm and support or improve the parents' abilities to nurture their own child at home. As Ms. McGuire said, we know that child abuse has lasting long-term adverse effects and causes brain injuries that result in poor outcomes for the children and our communities. In our community, agencies have chosen collaboration as a primary tool, working together, amplifying each other's strengths, and increasing the impact on families. Our community's future prosperity depends on the well-being of our next generation. And the attention of child abuse is not just in the month of April. I cannot stress enough that child abuse and neglect happens every day in every community. It is not just a problem in certain neighborhoods. We all have a role to help children thrive and to be happy and healthy. We all invite you to join us in making our children's lives safe, happy, and healthy. I'll leave you with a quote from Pearl Buck, who said, "If our American way of life fails the child, it fails us all."
Thank you, Mrs. Jones. And now we'll have Supporting Healthy Children, Families, and Communities by Colonel Michael Fiszewski.
Good morning, Mayor King, distinguished guests, families, and friends of the Goldsboro community, Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. On behalf of Colonel Levitt, welcome to today's proclamation ceremony. I'm honored for the opportunity to speak to you today to support resilient families in our community. We're here today to serve the single unified purpose of promoting a healthy and safe environment for our children. The children of Goldsboro and the children of military families on Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. So a real joint effort and partnership. Mayor King has declared April Child Abuse Awareness Month. The theme for this year is cherishing our children, affirming our families. Cherishing our children and affirming our families is what we as community need to ensure happens 365 days a year. Prevention of child abuse must begin as a personal, individual priority. Children are our most precious community asset. We must be committed to supporting their personal development, health and wellness, as each is essential to the strength and the stability of a healthy society. April also declared Month of the Military Child gives us a chance to work in unison to encourage an optimal child for the base and community's youngest residents. Parenting can be life's toughest and most rewarding job. Like most labors of love, day-to-day challenges often mask the rewards. We must work as a community to foster resilience among our families. While the 4th Fighter Wing maintains a people-first, mission-always mindset, it's no secret that the Air Force families face unique challenges. They endure frequent moves, long separations, deployments, and long hours to support the mission, all while juggling family life. These factors cause stress on parents and children alike. Military officials are aware the potential for abuse exists and are alert to the signs. Child abuse can happen in any family, regardless of position, age, or background. It knows no social boundaries. Parents serve as a child's first role model in life. They look to them for love, support, and guidance. We must provide our parents and our community members the same support and guidance so they can continue to serve as positive role models. Each child has the potential to be anything they dream of. In order for their dreams to be fulfilled, they count on us to help them flourish in a healthy, non-threatening environment. They depend on us to survive. Seymour Johnson has more than 2,000 children in the Wayne County school system, and therefore it is our responsibility as community partners to foster cognitive and social learning experiences that contribute to overall family resilience. While the ultimate responsibility lies with parents in the home, our responsibility lies with helping parents be their best. Our ultimate goal is to provide the necessary tools to assist parents, children, and families in managing a balanced life and positive outlook when met with common and often daily challenges. Our children are our future, and child abuse prevention is everyone's responsibility. April is a month when military family advocacy programs, local and federal agencies, and citizens across our nation focus special attention on the prevention of child abuse and harm to our most precious resource. Family advocacy programs provide education and training to military families while maintaining a positive working relationship with Child Protective Services. The goal of the program and the relationship is education and prevention. Child Abuse Prevention Month promotes consistent messages for advocacy, education, and action. The goal is to assist parents in making better choices and finding alternate ways to manage stress or anger. Parents sometimes make bad choices. We are here to teach and promote better choices. It is our responsibility to develop and care for our airmen and their families. Resiliency helps families triumph over adversity and grows as they overcome challenges while educating parents on the safety and responsibilities associated with parenting military children. The bottom line is this: it is our responsibility as community partners to prevent abuse and protect our children. Children need and deserve smiles, gentle touches, and unconditional love. They are fragile and sensitive, as well as strong and courageous. Children need balance in their lives and a clear path to grow and explore. All children are unique and precious. Mayor King, thank you for the genuine and humbling honor of speaking here today as we proclaim Child Abuse Prevention Month. As a base and community, we must continue to work together to remain heroes and role models for our children as we raise today's young citizens to be tomorrow's leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel Kosecki. Now we'll have the reading of the proclamation by the Honorable Mayor Alfonso King.
Good morning. I think I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity on behalf of our good citizens to thank all of you adults who are here to make sure that we recognize this day so that our kids can get the loving care and treatment they need so that they will be our outstanding leaders in the future. Whereas children are vital to our state's future success, prosperity and quality of life, as well as being our most valuable asset. Whereas all children deserve to have the safe, stable, nurturing homes and communities they need to foster their healthy growth and development. Whereas child abuse and neglect is a community responsibility affecting both the current and future quality of life of a community. Whereas communities that provide parents with the social support, knowledge of parenting and child development, and create resources they need to cope with the stress and nurturing their children, ensure all children grow to their full potential. Whereas effective child abuse prevention strategies succeed because of partnerships created among citizens, human service agencies, schools, faith communities, healthcare providers, civic organizations, law enforcement agencies, and the business community. Therefore, I do hereby proclaim April as Child Prevention Month and call upon all citizens, community agencies, faith groups, medical facilities, elected leaders, and businesses to increase their participation in our efforts to support families, thereby preventing child abuse, strengthening the community in which we live. Again, thank you so very much for coming out this morning, and I'll have you know that this is one of my favorite proclamations each year, because if you know me, you know how much I care about young people, because somebody cared about me, and that's why I'm standing here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor King. And now a prayer by Reverend Carla Atkins.
Good morning. Now, before I pray, I want you to know that you have to say amen. Amen means so be it. So today we are witnessing and proclaiming that we as a community can work towards preventing child abuse. There's no reason that a child has to continue to be harmed, because prayer does change things. Let us pray. Incline our ear to thee, O Lord, and hear our prayers. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we come this morning to proclaim this a day that we will look at 365 days of preventing child abuse. Help us to remember that it only takes a moment in our lives to protect a child and to nurture a child. As a faith-based community and as helping professionals, help us to always remember that we've been called to nurture and to strengthen families. And even sometimes in our busy schedules, our own struggles and our own distresses, sometimes we forget. But help us to remember that we have a duty to fulfill and that children are our primary resource. We ask you that you would help parents to recognize that they have the duty of making children a heritage unto the Lord. And as helping professionals, we're the ones who have been called to strengthen families, to help families in times of distress. Even amidst our own burnout, help us to have a renewed outlook and see every child as fresh and new, and every opportunity to help and to give. We ask that you would allow us to do these things, that we might continue to serve and please you. For it is in his name we pray, and his service we are committed. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Atkins. And now closing by Jennifer Dupuy, co-chair of the council.
Good morning. I would just like to take a moment to recognize the Children's Memorial flag that will be flying over City Hall for the month of April. This simple red flag depicts blue paper doll-like figures of children holding hands. In the center, the white chalk outline of a missing child symbolizes the thousands of children that are lost to violence. The flag was created by a 16-year-old student in Alameda County, California. And the Children's Memorial flag honors each lost child and raises public awareness about the continuing problem of violence against children. Just remember, in one moment, child abuse changes everything. A child loses their innocence, a family falls apart, a community is weakened. And in just one moment, it only takes just one moment to take a deep breath and count to 20 and ask for help if you need it. It only takes a moment to make a difference in the life of a child. I would like to thank all of our guests for joining us today. And remember, you can help heighten public awareness by first and foremost reporting child abuse and neglect, promoting good parenting and optimal health and safety of the children in your community, and also by displaying a blue bow in your yard or on your door for Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month, and wearing the blue pinwheels that you received here today. Thank you all for joining us, and have a great day.
Well, we're back on WGTV today.
Yes, we are.
Oh, boy.
Well, Wayne, we want to talk about what's coming to the Paramount soon, May 4th.
What's coming to the Paramount?
David Holt is going to have a tribute to Doc Watson.
David Holt. I love David Holt.
That's right. He's
He
coming
is
to the
great.
Paramount. He will be there. Let's see, his show's going to begin at 7 o'clock p.m. on May the 4th. If you want to get tickets, you can go to GoldsboroParamount.com or you can call the Paramount at 583-8432. They'd love to see you there. It's going to be a fun evening with David Holt and lots of good music. If you're interested, give him a call.
David Holt is a very talented man, and you see him often on the public broadcasting TV.
Exactly.
And he is so talented and always willing to give credit to his predecessors.
Well, lots of
Doc
music
Watson.
about Doc Watson. That's
Yeah,
right.
there you go. All right.
Have you got a trivia question for us?
I do.
You do?
I do. Now, I hope this one is not too simple.
Well, let's try it and see.
Sisters Mildred and Patty Hill wrote a song.
Mm-hmm.
Mildred and Patty Hill wrote a song, and everybody at one time in their life has sung this song. What is it?
Happy birthday to you.
Let me get
Was that really the answer?
Yeah.
All right.
They wrote that in 1893,
Wow.
and years later, a company bought it
Oh, really?
and copyrighted it, and every time it's sung on television, they have to pay royalties on it. How about
That'd
that?
be a good setup.
That is a good setup.
Well, I
Somebody
just
knew what
guessed
they were
on that
doing.
one.
Well, that was a good guess. You're sharp this morning.
You know, feeling it. Some mornings we do, some we don't.
Are you? Okay, well, how about this one then?
All right.
How about this one? No, that's not a good one either. Okay, how about, okay, no, I don't like that one either.
Well, while he's looking, I'm going to talk to you about something that is happening in Mount Olive.
Oh.
It's the Chick-fil-A LeaderCast seminar that is happening. You know Lynn Williams from Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce
I do.
and Tyler Graham
Yes, I
came
do.
to talk about this recently, and they're having, for the second year in a row, a big LeaderCast, is what they're calling it, LeaderCast seminar at Southern Bank Auditorium. This is where, I can't remember how many leaders it is, I think about 12 speakers, most of them being best-selling authors of leadership and communication type information. They will be giving seminars from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4:30. Different ones will be speaking. Listen to some of these names that are going to be there.
Okay.
Condoleezza Rice.
Get out of
Now,
here.
let me back up and say she will not be there in person.
Oh, okay.
What they're doing is it's a satellite view from Atlanta, Georgia, where that's where they will be, in Atlanta, Georgia, and it'll be a satellite that you will see right there in the Mount Olive College Auditorium.
Wow.
And all of these speakers, including Condoleezza Rice, will be giving us information on leadership styles, how we can grow as leaders, how we can integrate leadership into our business or our current job. But some of the other speakers
Condoleezza Rice. Mike Krzyzewski.
Yes, how
Coach
about
Mike
that?
Krzyzewski from Duke.
That's right.
Condoleezza Rice. Wow.
Isn't that
That's
a wow
what
moment?
That is a wow moment. She's one of my heroes. Who else do we have
A
here?
lot
Jack
of-
Welch.
yeah.
Condoleezza Rice. John Maxwell.
Yeah, there's a lot
He
of...
is the man. I tell you what, I talked to him some years ago too.
Did you?
And boy, he is so impressive. Andy Stanley's going to be speaking.
There's a long list, and most of
can't
them
believe this is
are
great.
either they're names that you recognize that have been leaders in the world we live in, or they have been best-selling authors on leadership and communication, that type thing. But they're all going to be speaking. It's going to be very interactive.
Yeah,
It is
wow.
a festive day of learning about leadership styles and communication styles.
Wow, Jack Welch. Wow. And
But they
John
need you to register ahead of time,
Wow.
so they can know exactly how many people are coming, so they can feed you, of course.
Oh.
Chick-fil-A is sponsoring this. It is May 10th, Mount Olive, broadcast live from Atlanta, Georgia. Best-selling authors and people like Mike Krzyzewski, I can't say his name.
Mike Krzyzewski.
Yep, and Condoleezza Rice. All going to be there. Call 658-3113, Mount Olive Chamber of Commerce, if you're interested in participating.
And what does it
Chick-fil-A,
cost?
I don't know what it costs. I think $75 for the ticket. That's for the entire day. That's breakfast and lunch.
Okay, well they can tell you at the chamber.
Yes, they can.
Mount Olive Chamber.
That's right. Coming up May 10th. Don't miss it.
Wow, 658-3113.
That's
That
it.
is an impressive list of
Is
people.
it not? This is
I
the
am
second year
telling
they've
you.
done it, and it
Wow.
was fabulous last year, and expecting big numbers this year of people to participate. That's right. What you got?
Trivia question.
All right, let's hear it.
What is the only food that does not spoil? There is one food, one and only one, that does not spoil. It never goes bad.
Rice? Honey?
She got it.
Honey.
Yes, dear.
Too funny.
Okay,
Too
here's
funny.
another one. Who was the only bachelor
Yes,
president?
I've never thought about that.
There was only one.
Well, we'll find out soon. How about that?
I'm working
keep
too
us
hard
on-
for this.
Keeping us on the edge. Let's see. Let's go here now from Crime Stoppers, Paige Leonard, and United Way.
All right.
Good morning and welcome back to Wayne Goldsboro Television. We're here this morning with Paige Leonard, the coordinator for Crime Stoppers of Goldsboro and Wayne County. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning.
So what do you have for the community to hear about this morning?
Well, today I want to talk about a robbery. I know it seems like we talk about a lot of robberies, but unfortunately we have had another one. And this involved Craigslist. And a lot of people are familiar with things
Yes.
happening on Craigslist. We actually had a gentleman by the name of Adrian Gallegos who lives in Bailey, North Carolina. He located a vehicle on the Craigslist and made contact with the person that was purporting to sell it. They agreed to meet on Oleander Avenue here in Goldsboro. This was actually on March 29th of this year. Once they designated a spot, which was like in the 200 block of Oleander Avenue, the victim actually, Mr. Gallegos, he came up to Oleander Avenue and was met by two black males pointing guns at him, at which time they robbed him of his wallet and some other miscellaneous property, and then they took off on foot, fled the area. Mr. Gallegos was able to report it and kind of describe him, and one of the suspects has a peculiar tattoo that I think the public can help us with.
Okay.
They were actually both described as black males with late teens, early 20s, one with shoulder-length dreadlocks, and that one actually had a teardrop tattoo underneath his left eye.
Okay, so that would be easy to spot. Okay.
Yeah, and he was wearing black frame glasses. He had a brown hoodie and a black jacket over the hoodie. The second suspect had kind of unkept, messy hair, medium-length afro, and he was described basically the same, about 6 foot, about 130 to 150 pounds. No unusual markings on him. But I think the public out there probably can help us with a suspect with a teardrop tattoo on his face.
Exactly.
And
So if someone does see this person in the community, what would you like for them to do?
if they see the person that they think that that's who we might be looking for, it is okay to contact 911 under that. Just say, hey, I think this robbery suspect you guys are looking for might be standing here.
Okay.
If it's somebody they're looking at right then, what will happen is we'll just send a patrol car to them to try to identify them, see who it is. Maybe it is our suspect, and we could actually rule the person out if it's not the suspect. But if they can't get through that way, they can also contact me on the Crime Stoppers line at the 735-225 number.
That's the number that's right behind us, okay?
All right.
So that's the teardrop under the left eye.
Yep.
They're in their late 20s?
Late 20s, I'm sorry, late teens, early 20s.
Late teens, early 20s, both black male.
Yep.
Happened here in Goldsboro on March 29th.
Yes, in the 200 block of Oleander Avenue.
All right, there we go. If they have any other questions, they can contact the Goldsboro Police Department.
Right, and they will just call the Crime Stoppers line, reach me at 735-2255, and I can answer those questions.
All right, thank you, Paige.
Thank you.
Community, we need your help. If you see anything that you think Paige has described today, please call this number and she will get back with you. It is a blocked number, so she will not know what number to contact you unless you leave the phone number, or how is the better way to get in touch with you?
Well, actually what we tell them to do is not leave their number, because then that means I can legally identify them.
All right.
So call me
It's
back,
good to know.
leave me a message, and then I'll have the information and I'll follow up on it. I'm the only one that follows through on those voice messages that are left, so nobody else can even go through the voice messages. And if it's something that they need to talk to me direct, just tell them to call back, give me a call back, I will pick up the phone.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much, Paige. We appreciate you coming in and informing us on what's happening and what you need help with at the Goldsboro Police Department.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for being with us on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Good morning and welcome to Wayne Goldsboro Television. This morning I have with me Catherine LeCHOT from the United Way of Wayne County. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So you all have quite a few interesting things that are going to be happening soon at United Way. Tell us about them.
Well, the next big thing we have happening is the NALC food drive, which is just like a short version of the postal carriers and United Way are teaming up and doing a Stamp Out Hunger event. And it's happening all across the United States, Saturday, May 11th. It's the Saturday before Mother's Day.
The Saturday before Mother's Day, so that would be perfect timing for us to all have some canned food, or what type things are you accepting?
Right. You can do canned food or dried foods like macaroni or green beans
Rice.
or the instant mashed potatoes, rice, that kind of thing. And you can just leave it in your mailbox, and then when you get your Saturday mail, they'll also pick up your donations, your food donations.
Well,
So-
that is mighty convenient.
Yeah, so please just double check the expiration dates,
Right.
just to be sure. And the food all stays here in Wayne County, and it's divided up between several local agencies that provide emergency assistance.
So tell me that date one more time.
Saturday, May 11th.
So Saturday, May 11th. If we open our mailbox, fill it up with all kinds of items that are not perishable,
Yes.
from canned goods to dried goods.
Yeah.
Leave it there. The postal carrier will pick it up on that particular day. He'll take it back to the food bank, and it will be dispersed evenly across our community.
Yep, they take it back to the post office. They have several volunteers that come. They sort the food, so like vegetables, dried food. They have a whole method to their sorting, and then of course it's divided up between the agencies. Another important thing to note is if you live outside of the city, so Pikeville, Mount Olive, we would still love for you to participate. You can bring your canned food, dried goods, donations to the downtown post office, and they'll have a bin just set up, and you can put your donations in there. The goal this year is 14,000 pounds of food. So
Do you know what it was last year?
well, last year our goal was 16, and we had 13,000 pounds in donations. So we've upped it a
Excellent.
little bit because we know times are still tough for everybody, but if everybody in Wayne County put out 2 cans, we would surpass our goal.
Exactly. So the mail carriers are only picking up if you live in the city limits.
Correct.
But we would like to encourage everybody to participate.
Yes.
So if you come in town, you can, up to the date of May 9th,
Well, so that Friday, like May 10th, just to be safe.
you can drop
Drop it
off
off.
at the downtown location, post office.
And they will have out the barrel. It's not out right now. It'll be out the week prior.
Okay.
And of course, if that's not convenient, you can always come by the United Way office, which is on the corner of Ash and William Street in the Wells Fargo building on the 3rd floor. We will be accepting donations as well. So, but if you do live in those zip codes, it's very convenient. Just put it in
Tell
your
us
mailbox.
what zip codes are participating.
So 27530, 27533, 27534. I think that covers
The city limits. So this is something that is done nationally.
Yes, and
All
when-
during the same date?
all on the same date. So it's very, exciting, and the people have posted pictures. They're posting them from last year. They do like food can displays and things like that. So it's really interesting to see across the nation everybody participating in this.
Absolutely. Now, if you wanted to donate more than could fit in your mailbox, what do you do in that situation?
I think you can leave it sitting right outside your mailbox if you're okay with that. Or if you have a bag, or just double bag your brown bags and fill that, it's fine. It
sit
just
them by your
needs
mailbox?
to be very close to your mailbox, so there's no
Very
confusion.
obvious that-
Yes. So
Excellent,
that will
excellent.
be just an easy way to help everybody in the
It
community.
really is. And for the mail carriers to be willing to participate in
Yes.
this and take such extra time and extra care to do this for the food bank, this is excellent.
Yes.
So it is a nationwide program. It's happening the same day all over the United States.
Yes.
So we want to encourage as many people locally to participate. If they have questions, they call the number
Yep.
right there on the screen
Yes.
and ask for Catherine.
Yep.
Or
I'll be
any-
happy. Or Sherry. She also is the main coordinator for this event. But either one of us will be happy to answer any questions people might have.
And that's just one of the exciting things that's happening at
Yes.
United Way. What else is happening?
Coming up, August is a big month for us. We are going to have a week of caring happening August 19th, going through Friday the 23rd, and it will culminate with a benefit concert featuring Stephen Freeman, our tribute Elvis artist.
So Elvis is coming back to Goldsboro.
Elvis lives again. Yes, it's going to be great, and we have secured Daniel and Samantha Casey for our opening act, so we're very excited. We always like featuring Wayne County talent.
Of course you do.
And
we have lots of it.
Yes, we definitely do. So we have them secured. We're very excited. Tickets are going on sale May 1st. We have had people calling. So So I know that it's popular, and I know tickets are going to sell. So
people want to see Elvis, and they want to help United Way.
That's right.
So it's a win-win situation, right?
Exactly. You can do two things at one time, and also as the event gets closer, and as the days of or week of caring gets closer, more of like volunteer opportunities will be made available. But
so how can people find out exactly what Days of Caring is?
They can go on our website, unitedwayne.org, and just click on Days of Caring. Also, you could go to volunteerwayne.org, and there's a list of constantly updated volunteer opportunities within Wayne County.
Well, what exactly does Days of Caring mean? Can you give us a sort of a brief overview?
Well, it's just a day to refocus helping everybody in the community, helping your neighbors, helping your friends. And sometimes it's easy to fill your days and your weekends with activities, and it's nice to have just scheduled, well-publicized activities where you're like, yep, I can do that. It's right before the kids go back to school, so if you're looking for a couple ways to fill those last few days of summer, volunteering is always a great way to do it.
Now, what do they take these hours and put them all together and let us know how many hours were used here in Wayne County on that particular day?
And, well, we'll probably be cumulative for the week since it's the week. And also, sometimes it's not necessarily hours. It'll be, in the past, they've bundled like emergency kits for the Red Cross. So it'll be like 200 emergency kits were assembled. So it's measurable outcomes that will be made available.
And all that'll be on the website as well once the week is over?
Yes.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I know we've participated in it quite a few times across the
And you do, if you
community.
register by 2 weeks before, you also get a free shirt. So who doesn't love a free shirt?
Exactly. Okay, so tell me one last event that is happening during the early part of the spring and summer.
Yes, our next event is going to be the golf tournament, and it is Friday, April 26th. And I know that's only a couple days away, but you can still register. We'd still love to have you play, and it'll be a great day. It's at Walnut Creek. Enterprise Car Sales has been a great presenting sponsor for us this year. It's a catered lunch by Highway 55, burgers, shakes, and fries. There's a putt for dough putting contest with Pizza Inn. So
a nice fun-filled day, lots of food.
Yes. Oh, and there's a hole-in-one prize also by Fun Products. It's like an MUV.
Excellent. What's an MUV?
A multi-use vehicle.
Of course it is.
It's kind of like a souped-up four-wheeler.
Has
like a thing in the back where you can dump if you pick up leaves or trash or
so
whatever.
You can use it for anything.
Anything. It just has all these bells and whistles.
And that's the hole-in-one prize.
Yes, on the famous ninth hole.
Of course. So it's at Walnut Creek Country Club. Tell us the date one more time.
Next Friday, April 26th. There are 2 shotgun times, 8 and 1.
So if somebody out there is seeing this interview and they want to participate in United Ways,
give us a call, and we'll be happy to get you the registration form, but it is also online, as always, unitedwayne.org.
And what do these funds go back for?
It's all benefiting United Way. So you're getting a nice day on the links and helping United Way.
All the funds stay right here in Wayne County?
That's correct.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Catherine. If people have questions, they can give you a call with the number that's been on the screen. Thank you for sharing things that are continually happening at United Way, and we'll see you back in a few days.
Yep, sounds great. Thank you.
And that's what's happening right here in your community.
And we're back on Wgtv today, which is Wayne Goldsboro Television.
Yes, it is, Wayne.
Yes, it is, Kim.
This is a partnership between the City of Goldsboro and the County of Wayne. We're here to give you updated information on what's happening locally in our community.
That's exactly right. For instance, line dancing classes available at the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center on East Ash Street. Classes are Tuesdays and Fridays, Tuesday evenings and Friday mornings. Classes are free, no pre-registration required. These are classes for those 60 and above, and you are invited to attend if you're 60 and above. Call the Seegers Senior Center on East Ash Street for more information about that. And by the way, no classes will be held on May 24th. That will be Memorial Day weekend, Memorial Day week.
Well, Wayne, I want to tell you about something that's happening in the city that is going to be happening starting April 30th.
Oh, okay.
We are in our efforts to rebrand and look at branding the city and having more of a comprehensive look at what we would like our city to represent to the general public, we're having an online contest for our viewers.
Really?
Yes. Well, all you need is access to a computer, or you can come in City Hall and you can actually get a paper version of this registration form and you can fill it out. But what it is this is an online contest, or a contest that is about asking viewers to tell us what you think the city of Goldsboro represents. In other words, like help give us a slogan. City of Goldsboro, something, something, something.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
You like the something, something, something?
Yeah, but
I didn't want to give you any examples.
Well, somebody's already used that, I think.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But we're asking people, you can go to goldsboronc.gov starting April 30th, or you can walk in City Hall right there when you walk in the main office to like go towards pay your water bill.
Right.
All the information will be right there. You can submit as many times as you would like. We want you to give us a motto. Submit as many, like I said, as you would like to do. The winner of the motto contest will get a very nice prize package. And I'm not going to tell you yet what's in the prize package. You're going to have to wait a little bit closer to April 30th.
Okay.
But we've got top 20 get prizes, top 5 get prizes, and then the winner gets a big, nice prize.
Now, this April 30th is
That's the day it begins.
City of Goldsboro, the city that...
Something, something, something.
Something, something, something.
Whatever you think. Of course, no profanity will be allowed in submissions. It has to be a positive message. But what we're wanting is for you to really come up with something that makes us think and have conversations about Goldsboro.
Oh, that hurts.
That's right. You got to think a little bit.
Oh.
But you can submit as many times as you would like, and we want everybody in the community to participate. You get to vote on the top 20. You get to narrow it down to 5, and then we take those 5 to City Council. Our City Councilman will vote on the top 5, and then the winner will be announced.
Wow.
Yes, and there's great prize packages, but you're going to have to wait a little bit closer to April 30th before I'll tell you about that.
Who's eligible to participate?
Everyone.
Really?
There's not an age limit. There's not. As long as you
Glad
can
to hear that.
read and write, or have someone read and write for you and submit it. We'll need basic information from you. Of course, your name, your address, your email information, and some other things. And once you submit this, you are agreeing that the City of Goldsboro then owns that slogan or that motto.
Otherwise, you don't get your prize.
That's right. So it's the City of Goldsboro, then we need a slogan. 10 words is the maximum.
Oh, really? You can go up to 10
Go
words?
up to 10 words maximum, but I will give you a hint that the shorter the better. It's easier to roll off the tongue. And I'll give you some examples of other cities in the United States later, just so you'll know what what we're thinking.
Okay.
That's right.
The city of brotherly love. Somebody's already got that.
I think they do.
Yeah, they do. Philadelphia. Yeah. The Big Apple.
I believe somebody has that.
Oh, yeah.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's a good one.
That's a very good
I
one.
like that. We couldn't use that, could we?
No, we
I
could
didn't
not.
think so. Answer to the trivia question for today.
Yes.
What was the question? Oh, who was the only U.S. president of the United States who was a bachelor? He was not married. He was unmarried, in fact.
And
His
the
name
answer
was
is
Buchanan.
President Buchanan.
Indeed. President number 15.
Had
His
no
wife-
first lady.
He didn't have a first lady. I believe his niece took the
Stepped into
position-
that role?
Stepped into that role as first lady. I believe it was his niece. James Buchanan, President.
Well, thank you
15.
very much for that.
Anytime.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for today.
Yes, it is.
So join us again every day right here at 7 o'clock Monday through Friday on WGTV Today. That's Wayne Goldsboro Television. And until tomorrow morning, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.